Hi everyone, it's Beth here and welcome to my channel. I hope you're all well. So today I've been guided to do a reading for the divine feminines about the divine masculines, especially because we're in Mars retrograde still until November the 14th. Now, you might remember the reading I did last week on the DMs, and I mentioned Mars retrograde there and the fact that things are changing. There've been tower moments, lots of crumbling of the ego and things in their lives, and that's ongoing. A few more things to share. Mars is the ruler of the masculine polarity. So this is a very powerful time at the moment when it comes to the divine masculines in terms of karma. Lots of purging, releasing, upgrading. Their ego is being challenged. An upgrade of the solar plexus. So this may make them feel tired and lack energy. And on top of that, feminines, you might also be feeling the effects. You might have also been feeling very tired, and you might have been having physical symptoms. And generally when that happens, you're feeling the DM struggles. Now, this has happened for me this week. That's why I'm a bit late with this reading. I wanted to do it sooner, but I've been quite poorly. Quite unusual for me to have so many symptoms, so I knew something was up. Now, in one day I had backache, stomachache, a migraine that came on and then went, a sore throat chakra, and heart pulls. So my heart felt like it was being pulled. Also quite emotional. I was quite emotional yesterday. That came out of nowhere, and it wasn't my own feelings, I knew that. And I saw an image of the DM crying. So they're going through it at the moment. Okay, so some of you might have been feeling similar things. Let me know, please let me know in the comments how you've all been doing, if you've also been feeling this. If you're in this wave of, twin flames, it's possible you felt something similar. Back to the solar plexus I was mentioning. So the astral realm is associated with the solar plexus. So at the moment you might be feeling your twin more as you meditate, or in your dreams you might be seeing them. If you're not, don't worry. Now, on the topic of dreams, I also had a dream about 3 days ago, and again this gave me a download, gave me a message about what's going on. By the way, just as I said this, a dove flew past my window. I keep seeing doves, which is so magical when I see them, because it's a sign of peace and harmony. But wow, that was amazing. So there you go, there's a sign. So anyway, in this dream, I think I've got my own interpretation of it, but again, let me know in the comments if you've got anything else you want to add. So I walked into a room. My DM was teaching. He was at a whiteboard and he was teaching a maths problem. And there was a girl in the corner, but I couldn't really see her very clearly. And he asked me to help. He asked for my help. Now, maths is not really my subject. I can count, obviously, and do like basic arithmetic, but it was really difficult. I was looking at it and I just said, I can't help, it's too difficult. And that was it. So my interpretation is that he's going through a lesson. He's also teaching a lesson to the karmic, I feel. And the lesson he's going through is very difficult. So he wanted help. He wanted my love and my help. And it's interesting that the physical symptoms started the next day. So he's clearly, the last 3 days or so, I feel, been going through it. So this, I feel is relevant for other DMs in this sort of wave of twin flames at the moment, okay? The maths, also it was like a maths problem. So it was like he couldn't work out this problem in his life. And obviously it's not our job either as the divine feminines to help. We can't. All we can do is just in the 5D send our loving energy, and that's about it. Also in terms of DMs being with a karmic, just wanted to add a little bit about that. Don't feed into the fear, okay, of them being with someone, because that gets pushed onto them. Instead, try to work with it and bless them, because it is generally a lesson, okay? So it's actually going to help you in the long run. Okay, and connect with your twin's higher self. Okay, and in the 5D, that's where you're going to get more of a connection and more downloads. So again, some of you might have been getting downloads and like dreams, so let me know if this is the case. Okay, so there's enough of me rambling. Let's now try and check in with the DM's energies. So first of all, what's their current energy, please? Okay. Wow. Well, we got the Tower again. So we got that last week. They're still going through this Tower. Now the Tower can also be internal. So they're changing, obviously at the moment. They've got this ego death that's going on. Release of the ego that I mentioned before. The ego is being challenged. And the Queen of Wands here, I'm seeing as the karmic. So it's something around their situation that is really being thrown up in the air. Some of them might still be with them, but they don't want to be in that situation anymore. That's what I'm feeling. They're really being challenged by this karmic. There's the lesson I really see happening. The Tower is Mars, as I said in the last reading. So Mars retrograde that I've just spoken about. I'm also feeling that this is also around self-esteem, because the solar plexus I mentioned earlier that is being upgraded is all about self-esteem as well. It's where we hold our self-esteem and our power. And that's where he's being challenged, to step into that power within himself and take control. No longer be tied down by these situations that don't serve them. So they're definitely analysing a lot, thinking about where they're at. And a lot of them know within it's not right, it doesn't feel right. Okay, what are their challenges? Okay, so strongly from this, getting that their challenge is this awakening, this ascension, this change they're feeling that I was mentioning earlier. So they're feeling it within. Some of them are still not there yet. They need to do a complete 180 in their life and just look at their life differently, but they're getting the signs from the universe. This is the time for this change, the wake-up call. You know, they can't stay in these situations any longer. So strong awakening here, and also their own passion, I feel, their drive. I feel a lot of them have lost that because of what they're going through at the moment. As I was saying earlier, what I was feeling, they're really going through it. So they've just lost their spark that they had. Their own, like, passion within for life, their own creativity. They're not able to feel that at the moment, I'm getting. Yeah, they've got fears within as well, and they might be getting some strange dreams as well with the moon. Okay, what do they want? What does the DM want? Okay, so he knows what he wants, and he wants to gain back his own power and come out of this sad energy that I was mentioning before, that I feel they're in. They're going through a change. They want a change. We've also got the King and Queen of Wands, who can also be, you know, for me, it's a very powerful couple, can be the twin flame connection. So he wants this, but he feels a lot of regret over what he did, you know, in the past. Yeah, he's really anxious at the moment, up in his head, not able to sleep. Okay, what's getting in the way? What are his obstacles? Okay, so these two flew out over here. So he's in a commitment, but he's feeling trapped in that commitment. That's his obstacle. He doesn't want to be there. With this Tower bringing out this feeling, this change within him, and he's, with his ego being challenged, he's realising there's more to life than this material world he's in, this connection. Yeah, the challenge is also this soul contract he's in. So probably with this karmic, as I said, lessons need to be learned with that Page of Pentacles. There you go. This is what's his obstacle, because he has to learn the lesson, but some of them are not learning it yet. They just feel very confused, emotional, as we've been getting this week, but they don't know why. They're closing themselves off as a result, and they're not seeing this lesson they need to learn. They're not seeing what's been offered to them by the universe, the signs they're getting, they're not seeing them. Okay, so as I said, it's an ongoing process, it doesn't happen overnight. So how do they feel about the Divine Feminine? So they feel you're a very strong person, doing all right, probably, doing all right for yourself, financially well off, very old soul. They know that you are like their light. So when they go within, they feel you, and it's like you guide them in that sense. Yeah, they just feel you're very knowledgeable, very grounded, very intuitive. Yeah, there you go. The sun, you light them up. You're what drives them. You're what gives them that inspiration they've lost. Wow. There you go. There's the Empress. There's you. Divine Feminine. Yes, that loving, compassionate person that you are on a pedestal. So they've still got a lot of emotions there for you, but obviously they've got all of this other stuff they're going through. What are their next steps? What might their next steps be? So quite a lot of closed off energy, guarding their heart. So some of them, I feel, are going through an ending. So they're going to be closed off as a result, quite cold with that King of Swords. Very logical, but we do have communication here. So they want to communicate, they want to make changes as their next step. But still we've got those fears, the unknown, unsure. Let's get another card on that communication. Wow. Well, there's the Divine Masculine there. Okay, so he's going to step into his power as the Emperor. And there's going to be communication, yes, with, I feel, these people around them, the karmic potentially. But with the Five of Wands, a lot of conflict, unease with the situations they're in. Stepping into that new energy of the Emperor, realising what they want, and these people don't serve them anymore. Very cold energy coming through with the Four of Pentacles, King of Swords, Emperor. Very strong but cold energy, just discord. Yeah, realising they've been deceiving themselves in this situation they've been in and wanting to complete that cycle. Yeah, so that is to come. Okay, that's really what I'm seeing. It's ongoing, as I said, because it's a process. They have to go through it on their own. We can't really force that or do anything. It's up to them to come through that. Okay, let's get a message from the DM to you, DF. Anything they'd like to tell you. Well, we got a lot of cards. We'll take these 3. So they're saying miracles and blessings are on the way. Okay, just hold on to hope. We've got the number 13 equaling a 4, which is a divine masculine number. Okay, look out for signs, they're telling you. Yeah, they're telling you to have faith. Trust your faith in this situation. Yeah, because you're still connected. They know that. And with all these butterflies, they're telling you they're changing. And they want you to really know that. They have changed and they're going through more changes. So we've got the 12 to the 13. Yeah, transition. And we also got choose love, number 21. Make your choice with love. Now this one always reminds me of that reminiscing about your counterpart with all these memories here. Loving memories. And the butterfly again for transformation. So hold on to the good memories, okay? The memories that made you feel good. Don't go back into those negative vibes. You know, some of you might have had past lives together. I mean, generally we do, but you've also got, yeah, some very happy memories, so try and hold on to those. Also, just noticing here, 12, 21, so a mirrored number. So they, I feel, because we are in Mercury retrograde as well, which does bring people back from the past, so I feel they're also thinking about you. Not heavily, because they've got this stuff on their mind, but they are changing. They're starting to see signs, and they're also having these memories in the same way you might be as well. Randomly, you might be getting some memories about them. Okay everyone, so I hope you've enjoyed this reading, now that I've managed to do it for you all. Please let me know if it resonates at all in the comments. Wishing you all peace, love and light on your journeys, and see you next time.